for streaming, and you can see my little you can see my little icon there too. I kind of like. I think you're gonna like it. You haven't really seen it.
Trying to listen for some volumes here.
Volume, volume, volume. Bring forth the volume.
Okay. I sound a little bit louder than you.
I can take care of that.
Okay.
A bit lower on you.
Alrighty.
And mine, I'm going to keep relatively where it is. As we hear you typing. Must be a mechanical keyboard.
Oh, yeah. But of course. All right. So are we up and live right now?
We're up and live right now. I just haven't started the video yet.
Well, start the video.
All right. Hang on. Hang on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
And
go ahead.
Hi, folks. It is March 14th. Do you know where your mom is?
I'm right here. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that.
As people notice, the tribble right now is off my little broadcast icon.
Where is the tribble?
I don't even want to know. He's technically his little furs hang around there. We're gonna go walk over to my little new studio area on top of my little tiny refrigerator because it works. Because it works. You want to see the tribble?
I want to see the tribble.
As we wait a minute for that one.
Ah, there he is. You're so cute. Such a cute little tribble.
Now, I was looking for a couple speakers because I needed to find a couple of speakers actually for something I've been trying to set up.
Yes, what are you trying to set up?
Well, actually, I got this. My old PS3 actually is now working with my monitor, but my monitor has no speakers, so there's no sound on it, but it has a port so I can plug in supposedly a couple speakers, and I thought I had a couple, and I was looking for them,
and you were wrong.
I haven't found them yet.
Aha.
If
I know where my speakers are.
Yeah, yours are in Vegas.
Yeah, I know. Gotta go get them.
Yep.
Sorry,
but while I was looking for them, I found Little Generations Picard and Little Generations Riker here.
Sweet.
So I decided, you know what? Since I have that specialty box set thing, I decided to set them up and have that be the icon for a couple days. Maybe I'll change it out. Maybe one day I'll have like Optimus Prime sitting there or something. We don't know. I have all sorts of weird stuff floating around.
I have other images I can put there, but that means actually doing something. And as I was just kvetching to WC, I am so freaking tired. It's unbelievable.
It's like, Lord, Mom is so tired. How long can this go on? She's been working in the coal mine.
You got it. Actually, my job's great. It's not a coal mine, but it's still leave the house at 7, get home at 9 if I'm lucky.
Well, I get tired enough when I take somebody out and it's like freaking, I want to do something. I want to get going at 9. 8 o'clock I got woken up. Oh, we gotta go. Okay. And it's like, and then I find out nothing's freaking open. It's like,
oh no.
Because somebody had to go out that early.
Things open at 10.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when they open, and that's what it is.
But, okay, PC status report. It's been a little bit over a week since I did all the rewiring, and then added the and it's been almost a week since I added the extra memory, and it is just. I notice it boots up faster. There's so much more response. I'm not getting those lag outs when I do this stuff anymore.
Cool. Very cool.
Very cool, yes. It is awesome.
That it is. I gotta get rid of some of this junk in here so I've got some room to get loot today.
Of course.
That's good.
But
this big Nausicaan's in my way at the moment.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, I'm hanging out at Earth Space Dock instance number 3. If anybody wants to team up, freaking hit me up in chat or throw your character name in the freaking Discord. Mom will give it to me, and we'll get everybody teamed up, and we'll be playing around. I don't know what we're going to do today. We're going to murder something. We got patch notes to go through first, though.
Yes, we do, but give me 1 sec to get some junk out of my inventory real quick. Otherwise, as I said, I'm not going to have room for anything, and then it's no fun to go off and do stuff. Somebody keeps giving me Ketracel White. What the heck am I going to do with Ketracel White? Can I give it to one of my...
Feed it to your Jem'Hadar.
I'd like to, but I won't want to give it away.
No. You have a Jem'Hadar from the one mission, unless you didn't have them on there. Take
I do, but it's Ketracel White and it's bound to character.
Yeah, but you have from the one. There's that one mission where you go get the founder in that whole series.
Yeah.
You give it to him, he's gonna pop it like candy.
Oh, okay, fine.
Or you just throw it out.
Throw things out?
Yeah, I know that is completely.
Yeah, we don't do that in the land of Mom. Throw stuff out. You're crazy.
All right, folks. We got going for 24 hours today. A master keyring sale. I got that up here on here. As we see, I have a whole whopping 0 Zen right now, so I can't really afford that. But I spent so much stuff.
I'm not buying anything. It's nice having a paycheck, but I got to start thinking about how we're going to pay for Vegas. So that's it.
Yeah.
Mom has to pay for Vegas. Mom has priorities. They're terrible priorities, but she has priorities.
Yep. But I have the patch notes. I will put the patch notes into. Well, I'm on with Discord. Anybody wants to join us on Discord? Pie's here on Discord. Hi, Pie.
Hi, Pie. I can't hear you.
Nah, I muted myself.
Well, don't mute yourself.
That will do it. Yeah.
No, I was just doing my endeavors.
Yeah, I still have one to finish up. I always have a heck of a time when it's hull healing because I don't take a lot of damage.
Oh, mine today was worse. Shield healing. I mean, this is not shield healing in space, and you see how good my ships get sometimes. It's like, what's
same for mine.
It's like I'm blowing these guys. I can't get. I piss them off. I piss them off. I blow them up, and then they're blown up before they really do too much. And it's like, and plus, it's not even. You have to actively heal the shields. It isn't even the overtime stuff. You have to actively heal stuff to do it.
Yep. I have teamed you, sir. If anybody else wants to team just for the moment.
Yeah, I see a team invite. I'm walking around today, so don't.
Of course, no, I can't get over to where you're at. You're in Space Dock 3?
Yeah, now you can.
I can?
Yeah, we're teamed now.
Let me over there.
We're teamed now.
Okay, let me see if it'll let me over there. It will. It won't even show me you. It was going...
It's like, you want to come over here? No.
Bite me. Here we go. There you are. Hi.
Yeah, there's Mom in her borginess.
Yes, I am Borky today.
She's getting Borky with it, ladies and gentlemen. Getting Borky with it.
Swedish chef, Borky.
Yeah, Chef Borky. Exactly.
Borg.
Exactly. So let's talk some patch notes.
Yeah, we got patch notes today. Well, the first thing, I'm going to randomly go here. Legacy Romulus starter pack now correctly unlocks for everybody.
Whole account.
For whole account. Should have unlocked for the whole account. I never bought that pack, honestly, but
Neither did I.
What? Mom never bought the Romulus pack.
Heck no, Mom didn't buy the Romulus pack.
And Mom calls herself a Romulan.
Yep, I call myself a Romulan. We true Romulans don't have to buy things. We learn it. We craft it. We are Romulan from the core.
Then how do you get the ships?
You steal them.
We steal them. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Pi. That's what we do.
We steal. Anyway, the other point, they remodeled the Centaur class, making it, which is mostly either if you have the Tier 6 light escort or light cruisers, or your starting ship. The Centaur should have a newer skin to it, newer look to it.
Cool. Let's see what that looks like. There's a link in there.
There is a link in there.
Sweet. Oh, that's pretty.
Yep. We kind of knew, because there's a lot of the elements in when they did that whole Walker reskin for the other pack. There was a lot of elements that were going to. A lot of people suspected that it was going to be. I even noticed there was a lot of Centaur-like elements in it. So.
Yeah, very much so. And Ophelia says hello to everybody. She's been very quiet at the moment. Hello, Ophelia. She's wiggling her tail for you.
You need a picture of Ophelia up for your...
I will get a picture of Fifi. At the moment, I have one picture of her butt because she kind of runs around a lot, and it's hard to get her to stay still for pictures. Maybe when she falls asleep.
What you got to do when she falls asleep, obviously.
Yep, obviously. So let's go on to the user interface. Reputation UI now displays unique reputation commodity inventory below reputation mark inventory in reputation UI. What?
Yes, go hit your point. Go to reputation and hit one of the tabs. It will tell you how many. It'll tell you how much. And then, like with me, I have mine up right now. I got 3,000 gamma marks and 12 germanium carpus fragments. It showed you that.
I see. Yes. Did it always say the marks though?
It always said the marks. It never showed you. It never showed you the elite tokens. Yeah.
Why do we not have Nukara elite, and why do we not have Romulan elite?
Because
I would have a ton of them.
Because they
don't have numbers high enough for me.
Right. They knew you wanted them, and they're going, you know what? How do we mess Mom up? Let's just do this.
Yeah. I'm looking here at my new Romulans. Most of mine are 3,000 of these, 5,000 of those. New Romulus, 12,000 marks.
That's because they don't have there's no elite tokens for there. That's why.
Yeah, I know. Bummer.
They said have to try something different. It didn't work so well. So.
Okay, removed replicator since it's not needed anymore. Why is the replicator not needed anymore?
I don't know. I see a replicator on my inventory, but...
Yeah, it's still in the inventory. I never realized it was... Oh, you know what? Maybe it was. Maybe it was underneath where it now shows the marks.
Yeah, I think it was.
In a little spot, yeah. Well, that's a good point. Resolved an issue that was causing the ground skills to look dull and muddy after purchasing. Well, that's appropriate.
Yep.
You know, you spend money on something, it should look shiny and pretty.
To be even more distracting in the game.
Yes.
All right. Well, we got a lot of system updates here.
Yay, this should be interesting.
All right. We'll just go one at a time here. I'll hit the first one. Yep. The following items are now available for re-engineering. All reputation ground sets, all reputation space sets, and all experimental weapons.
Yes. This is awesome. I can't wait to try that one. Experimental weapons. It does. Voice of the Prophets?
Yeah, Voice of the Prophets is an experimental weapon. Yeah. No, you want to. I love that. No, you want to re-engineer your Voice of the Prophets.
I want to make it freaking awesome. I want it to be as effective as my laser dino.
You want Damage X4 on your Voice of the Prophets.
Damn straight I do. And Dyson Science Destroyers updated the built-in target subsystem abilities to indicate that they're only active during science mode.
Nice.
Equipped secondary deflectors now indicate that they're only active during science mode, and resolved an issue that caused secondary deflectors not to completely disable during tactical mode. Yep, could be a problem.
Not for some people, but yeah.
Not for some people, no.
Anyway, Tholian Tetrion Grid updated this console to only be able to be activated if you have at least one hangar pet in range. Yeah, it doesn't help to turn on a tachyon grid when there's nothing around to work with. It's a grid. You got to bounce off stuff. Updated the secondary ally bounds to only be able to hit players or your hangar pets. Again, very good point. Tetrion Grid doesn't do good if you're bouncing off the ship you're targeting. Updated the tooltip to more clear, resolved an issue that caused the shield drain and damage to be less than indicated on the tooltip, increased the duration of the damage buff to last 15 seconds from 5 seconds.
You know, I've never even experimented with the Tholian Tetrion grid. What the heck? Excuse me. What the heck is that?
I have no clue. I don't have one.
Well, fine.
Pi, do you have one?
What
No.
is it from?
I know who has one, but they're probably not listening. Sob, obviously, we make jokes about you.
yeah.
Sob probably has everything in this game.
Sob has everything. All right. Is it reputation gear?
Tetrion, it's either reputation gear or, you know, it's we just wiki it. It's either reputation gear or it's off a Tholian ship.
It's a console.
It's a console, but where do you get it?
With the Tholian Recluse carrier.
See?
Oh,
Yeah, we're
okay.
not going to have a Tholian Recluse.
No, I have other Tholian weapons, but not that one. Yeah, the Tholian webs have been but I happen to love the web mines that you can create with that. That one's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never played that one.
I've never even had a Tholian ship, to be very honest.
I think I might have a Tholian orb weaver floating around. I'll send it over to you if I can find it. Because I've already had one of them, and I wound up getting a couple more.
You know,
Well, I got mine through the screenshot reward that I got with the Winter event.
Ooh, I got a
Very
different
nice.
ship. I can't remember what I got, but it wasn't a Tholian one. But it was a fun time. We actually should do something like that this year for the fleet. Because that was an awesome idea that he had. We should steal it. Added a Terran variant bridge option to the Styx Terran Dreadnought Carrier T6 and Mirror Escort Carrier. Cool.
Terran bridges, which I found out has 25th century and Discovery uniformed officers. So your officers on your Terran bridge are dressed improperly.
F-word.
Language.
Once again, I have forgotten that the Orville is on. Oh, well.
Orville's a repeat. Orville's not on tonight, actually.
It's not on tonight? Okay, cool.
No Orville tonight.
Why not?
Why not? Because they have something else on.
Well, duh. Yes.
Good reply. Good company.
Yes, very good.
I'll tell you in a minute. Give me a moment to go take a look here. As I look at my TV to go get the iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Oh, bleh. Never watched that stuff. The number of dreadnoughts needed to complete the destroyed dreadnoughts personal endeavor has been reduced at all difficulty levels. Thank you. Oh man, because that was a killer sometimes.
Yeah, unless you did, which is going away, Foundry.
Even with Foundry, to get all the dreadnoughts was tough.
Actually, dreadnoughts. To get dreadnoughts in the Foundry, you actually needed to have 2 players go in.
Right. But you can sometimes pick up enough dreadnoughts in not Badlands, but
well, you get
Voth contested.
Well,
I think it's Voth contested.
Infected Conduit, you get 2 each time. The Gateway and the Tac Cube at the end count as dreadnoughts, but yeah.
Yeah, that's way too high. I mean, sometimes you have to do 2 or 3 to make it happen.
Right.
Of course, obviously you can do it in the last few minutes of the Badlands, but...
Yeah. Well, even the Badlands, you don't see a ton of dreadnoughts there unless you really are... Oh, by the way, Kale was running around in the Badlands yesterday on his cast.
Cool. I meant to watch it. I gotta set it up so I remember to watch that.
Well, you'll briefly see my Gorn and his ship fly around him.
Really?
Really?
Cool.
I went over there while I was doing the broadcast. And
fun. Oh, must be nice to have a real life. Ooh, they disabled the Defeat Undine Ground personal endeavor.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only way to really do that was you either had to do the early Borg missions.
Or the Foundry.
or the end part of... Yeah, no, not Mindscape for ground, no. Yeah, Mindscape has a couple, but I was thinking more. I was thinking more in the Borg Advance, where Angels failed to tread. or a gathering darkness. You get a bunch of Undine towards the end.
I think there's a later episode in Delta, the one where you defeat Cooper for good.
Yeah.
That's not Mindscape, is it?
Yeah, that's Mindscape.
Oh, God. I was sorry, I had to do that one like 9 times.
What are you doing? I can save us. Yeah, Cooper,
Die, Cooper. Die, Cooper!
And then, like I said, they stuck him in some of the earlier stuff, and it's like, and you can just see his attitude change somewhere in there. So, I actually think Cooper wasn't always replaced. I think Cooper was replaced during one of the missions. I will actually, if there's a point there, I would love to be able to ask the devs that question.
Well, ask them at Vegas.
Yep.
I think of Cooper as the Wesley Crusher of Stowe.
No, I think Egg is. You know, it's really sad. Egg has no context anymore in this game.
No, he doesn't. But he was awesome for a while there.
Because Memory Alpha is gone and Egg's lab is gone. I miss Memory Alpha at times. Back in the old days, place where everybody can go to craft their stuff.
Yeah, those days have changed. Walker Bridge option has been added to the Crossfield Science Spearhead T6. Meh.
So you can either have a Discovery Bridge or a Shenzhou Bridge, which is pretty much every Discovery ship these days.
Yeah.
Removed an issue that prevented secondary deflectors or drain infection from critically hitting as much as they should.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Resolved an issue that caused competitive wargames temporal and gamma reputation sets to list 4 items instead of 3. Good.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that one either, but I don't use a ton of
No, I remember
stuff.
that one. That one, was an issue. Resolved an issue that caused reactive shield technology to provide an incorrect amount of shield restoration.
Oh, that's important. Resolved an issue that caused new items to be missing from the winter event stores.
Oh, heaven forfend, now that we almost have decent weather again.
And now that it's almost time for the summer event, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully summer event will start on time, so I won't be trying to jam summer event in while we're doing Vegas stuff.
Yep.
That's never fun.
Well, there are the Enviro jackets in there now. I got it up on my screen here.
Okay, let me jump over and see your screen.
Yeah, let me scroll back up here. Yeah, there's Enviro jackets.
We gotta fix your resolution on your screen. You're very, very hard to get details on it. That's pretty good on Twitch, though. But muddy as heck on YouTube.
I'd have to take a look at the settings, I guess, to figure that out, because
it's probably the YouTube thing. So it's a good argument for you to re-upload everything to YouTube from the OBS recordings. Something I should do, and maybe I will do that this weekend in my infinite spare time, because I should be playing Foundry missions all weekend long.
Should be. And then
I will be.
And then we go down here, the Nanopulse retro style batleth.
I, on the other hand, don't have a lot of that stuff, but I've got all the goodies to buy it.
Yeah, I'm going to check something on OBS while we're talking here.
Certainly. Your visuals on Discord, or excuse me, on Twitch are excellent. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Are excellent on Twitch. It's just YouTube's pretty. Ugh.
Well, then it's probably YouTube. It's probably YouTube.
It's probably YouTube, and I need to check the settings with that one.
Yeah.
But as I said, no problems. If you're watching us on YouTube, I will re-upload everything at some point. Yeah. And make it look pretty.
Yep.
Again.
Anyway, that's the whole thing there. Now. Mom clearly ran away somewhere.
I'm over here by the bank.
Yeah, while I was doing all that, Mom clearly ran away because I look up at it and it's like freaky after going through all this stuff, and she's like 90 meters away.
Yeah? What, you want me to just sit around and do nothing? There's work to be done, damn it.
There's always work to be done.
I know. It's the story of my life. To give you an example on my philosophy of life, when it comes to there's work to be done, I have a job that can be at certain times relatively cushy. I.e., I have certain things I have to do, and okay, they give me lots of time to get it done. However, I'm kind of efficient and heavy on the, smart. So normally it takes like all day to do the check preparation for today's checks that go out. It took me about 30 minutes once I got all the fields filled in. So what should have taken an entire day was done in an hour or so. And my boss is like, "You sure you did it right?" "Yeah, it's not hard." Well, the person here was before was a whole day, and she'd walk back going, "It's not that hard."
Drama.
Yeah, that's it. That was the word I was looking for and couldn't think of. She definitely wanted to make it into such a challenging task. Woe is her.
To bring up the importance of how important they are.
Yeah, that's a good point. I am cognizant of the fact that I am not important.
I'm cognizant of the fact that we're all dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind, folks.
Yes, boy, we're into our music today. Saab was going off on Susie Quattro and a few others earlier.
Of course.
And little Blue Oyster Cult, of course.
Of course. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper.
Okay, you're standing next to a guy whose name is Pimp Cookie at Bites Yo Face.
Yeah, I noticed this. He's not in the fleet. Kind of as we look here, he's kind of got his little Black Panther thing going on here too.
Oh, I sent him a note that it's an excellent name, because it is an excellent name.
Anyway,
we
can go. We got stuff we can do here. We can go random. We can go play around. We can go take Mom over to Quinn's office and let her fill it up with balloons again. People been doing that.
My balloon maker isn't working today. Ah, there they go. Ooh, that's a new balloon.
Yeah, I saw you fire a Discovery one and just went straight into a console. Let's go have you fill up Quinn's office.
Or we could wait for Pi to come back and go do some Foundry.
Yeah, we can do Foundry.
Continuing our love of Foundry.
I don't know if it's love of Foundry. I think it's just respect for a lot of good creations there at times.
Yeah, totally. So nice when people use their skills for important things.
Yeah.
See, I don't see a balloon coming out of my balloon toy.
I don't see it there either. Maybe too many people have filled this place up and they stopped it.
Oh, it just magically appeared. That's pretty cool.
I don't even see it in mine.
Big green balloon right in front of you?
I just saw a blue one shoot out.
Oh, that's really weird. I'm not seeing them at all.
There's a big one. Yeah, that just appeared.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I was out of helium.
Maybe you were.
How long do these things last?
Pretty much till you leave the map, I think.
Oh, yeah, it'll take a while to fill up the entire room with these. We could fill up the entirety of Earth's space dock if we got enough people in here one day.
Yeah, we could.
But I'm not going to waste my entire day doing that. What shall we do? We don't have to do Foundry, since I'm working on a Foundry project.
Trying to get that one ship before it's done, huh?
Which one ship?
The Kobayashi Body Bay pet.
Oh, no, that's... I would not insult the integrity and honor of the people who spent lots of time making great projects by trying to crack one out in 40 or 25 days.
Yeah.
So, nope, I'm trying to make a nice tribute to all those awesome people who did make them.
I'm flipping through here. I don't know what to do here.
Well, we can do TFO. We can do a mission. Let me think here. Ooh, calendar. That's interesting. Calendar is blank. So we have a new featured TFO starting next week, which is Peril over Pavo. Enemy forces have been pulled through space-time and dimensions and have gathered to assault the planet of Pavo. In the wrong hands, the planet's unique nature could be turned into a terrible weapon. Yes. Only you and 4 other captains can stop this assault. In other words, we have another 3-week event.
Yes.
I love you, Star Trek guys, but I am so tired of events. Can we stop having so many events?
Yeah, especially when we get down to Vegas, man. Stop the events so we can just run this thing and get it done.
Yeah, really.
Though technically, I guess, supposedly beyond, we'll be doing stuff.
We'll be doing stuff, but, it's just, we don't need to have constant events.
One of us will be running on the game, and the other one will be going, oh, this is it. We'll take you back over to the devs.
Yeah, I just want to play summer stuff when I'm doing summer. I don't want to have to deal with missions and events and all that stuff. I just want to goof off at the beach. That is my summer.
Summer, summer, summer. Purity 2, Purity 3, Purity 4, Purity 1. How about we do Purity 1? We'll start
Purity
the Purity
1 sounds
series.
good.
We'll start with the Purity series.
Sounds good to me. Of Denial. And who is this one by?
This one is by Zorbane.
Zorbane. Okay, I'm trying to see if I have done this one. I don't have a review there, but it's got 560 pages of reviews. So let's give Purity a chance.
Yeah.
Does Pi want to join us? Is he back yet?
We're going to be going to the Alpha Quadrant later, so yeah, I'm going to hail this and take it, except...
I'll be joining you in a moment.
Yeah, I got this kind of
just following up on our chats here. Got the strange person known as WC.
Yeah, I know. Who cares about that guy?
Really? See, Purity 4, Purity 1 of Denial by Zorbane. I'm hailing it. I'm accepting it. Oh, I forgot. I used to have a tune with green hair. Where am I going?
We're going to be going to Trill. That's what it said, so...
Okay, it says Malon system according to mine. Is that correct?
Malon system, Alpha Quadrant, Trill sector.
Okay. Beaming up.
I guess we'll beam up and do this. All right. There is no real quick way to get there. Well, technically, probably is if I did.
Hi there, Ophi. Oh, you're sure a good girl. Apparently she likes to hide things out in the garden. Which is terrible because it's very muddy out there at the moment.
So she comes back all muddy. Guess what I was doing?
Yes. Trill sector. Where the heck is the Trill sector?
Alpha Quadrant just...
Oh, yes, thank you. I got that part. Trill sector. Oh, it's near Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I'm at 95% and holding 96. Here we go. 100.
I'm trying to find something that's close enough that can transwarp over there.
I'm just going to fly there. It's not that far.
All depends on where you were. I was over at ESD. Well, you were over at ESD too.
Yeah. I've done the flight before. But then again, I will slipstream if I need to, so... As you went to Defera.
That's close enough. I don't have Deep Space Nine on this tune.
What are you guys doing? Sorry.
We're going to do
Purity 1 of Denial.
Purity 1. So join us.
Yeah, Mom's got the ability to team people, so...
I can. I could dream people. There's the Malon system.
Foundry or what?
Yeah, it's Foundry.
What do you say it was called?
Purity 1.
1 of Denial. It's on the featured list. Just scroll down.
Purity 1 of Denial.
I have invited you and you have joined us. So it's over in the Alpha sector. Alpha Quadrant, Trill sector, Malon system. So if you can transwarp to Deep Space Nine, you're almost there. Or you can transwarp to the dilithium mines. Dilithium? Yeah, dilithium mines.
Yeah, that would do it.
That's an easy way. Yeah, we haven't had a dilithium weekend recently, have we?
No, we haven't. We have a Tenzeki red alert, which I don't really care to do.
Which one is the Zenkethi red alert?
The one where you have to protect
you
the
have to
planet, and there's two satellites you have to protect, and then they shoot the
proto-matter missiles
Is it the one where you have to destroy the 5 bases, or is that a different one?
That's Gravity Kills, and it's 3 bases.
No, Gravity Kills I do not play. Gravity Kills is disgusting. I'll probably have to do it once, but I won't go out of my way to do that one. I like Borg red alerts. Thank you very much.
Oh, Borg red alerts are the best way to level ships. Hint,
no
hint, devs,
kidding,
hint.
Sherlock. Yeah, I love that one.
And now we're going to wait for
Nana. He's right behind us.
Oh.
Is that Nana or is it Nana?
Na-na.
Na 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 na
Na na na na.
You know, your ship should just be the hey 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 goodbye.
I'm actually amazed that nobody has pinged me about my ship name.
What is your ship name? I can turn around and look at you in a sec here. Where are you?
Right next to you.
Can't see him.
Look for the
Trabant.
Mm-hmm. Try to Google it.
Okay, fine. I will be that way. Oh!
Well, I think that's probably, considering most of us as an American player place, that might be a little bit vague.
The Trabant is slow, loud, poorly designed, and badly built.
And it's from the former Russian.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's really a good name.
There's a video here. It looks like the person might be going out to push it. Okay. All right, jumping in the system.
Be right there.
Receiving a distress signal from 4.7 light years, blah, blah, blah. Maximum warp, okay.
Where are we warping if we just went into a system?
Because technically
we're warp in a system, technically.
Technically, we're warping to the system because... And, of course, the slow loading times.
1.678.
8, 9. It'll jump up.
Who cares?
To 30.
40.
70. Ooh,
90.
Nice backgrounds. Whoever did this bothered to put in a nice background. Good for them.
Nice starfield, yes.
Indeed. Nice to meet you, Fleet Admiral. Unfortunately, we don't have time to chit-chat. Our weapons and impulse engines are down and shields are at 23%. However, the True Way seem much more interested in the dilithium on board the freighters than us. We'll be fine, but the freighters won't last much longer.
Defeat the raiders. Red alert. Shields up. All hands to
like
battle
delete
station.
them. That would be awesome if you could just go in and delete the enemies.
What raiders?
They went away.
Something happened to the raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We did. Enemy vessels destroyed. None of the freighters took any critical damage. Evidently, while firing on the freighters full of dilithium, True didn't want to use excessive force. Yes, because you don't want your dilithium blown across half the quadrant.
Picky.
Nice shooting.
Ahoy, I'm Captain Don LeWork of the Cordova. My thanks for dealing with the pirates. Be sure to pass along my thanks to the captain of the Resnick as well. Ah, yes, several of my freighters had some of their systems damaged during the skirmish. The Berard requires new warp cores, and the Granville had the intermix chamber take a direct hit, contaminating its store of dilithium with plasma coolant. The entire stock had to be ejected. We don't have enough excess dilithium ourselves to replace it. In other words, you want us to hand over our own dilithium.
Why is he looking? Oh, okay. No,
Go ahead.
sorry. No, I was just wondering his facial.
Yes, we do. While
Yes.
our world is rich in dilithium, whilst all the exports are unrefined, the amount mined there is far excess of the refining capacity. Still, there are a few dilithium refining stations. If you transfer us dilithium, I'll be sure to tell Admiral Fator to provide you with some for your ship and the Resnick. Free of charge.
Thank you, Captain. I knew we could come to an agreement. I'll inform my ships to stand by. Thanks for the generous gesture. I must confess to being a bit baffled by your bold gift of the brightly colored baubles. How did Captain Lewerk talk you into treating us with your treasures? It's the duty of a Starfleet officer to give useless baubles to those in need.
You don't say. So the next time I need a favor or a ride, you'll ferry me for free. Now that's some Starfleet service.
Chalaski out. Well, somebody's been writing some fun dialogue.
Well,
You hear music playing loudly in the background. Thanks for the warp coils. Without them, we'd need to get towed to space dock. Now we'll have the warp drive online in 30 minutes. I'll inform Captain LeWork.
Ask her what she's listening to. Yes.
Oh, the music?
I'm listening to Radio Star. The future is subspace radio. Cheap plug, apparently. You should give
she needs better taste in music.
Okay.
Look at that face.
Well, you can't please everyone. But thanks again for the...
Roar it out. I've compiled a list of information that you may find useful in our investigation. If you wish to read it, I've uploaded it to this pad. Do you want to read all this stuff? No. Nah. Return the pad. We can read it later.
Yep. Captain Lorowski's forming has said his convoy is making preparations to continue to Starbase 214 and gives us his thanks.
Thank you.
He's also informed Admiral Frotor of our arrival and to restock our supplies of dilithium. The Resnick is also gives word that she is ready to be towed towards Megara 3.
Head to the Resnick. Prepare to tow the Resnick.
Engage.
Check. Engage. Doodly 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 doo. Oh, it's almost April 1st. Don't forget April 1st is coming up.
Oh, yes. Pew, 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 pew. Ooh-wee.
Pew, pew, pew.
You know, we're going to go through, I think, what day is April 1st coming on?
It's the first day of April?
It's on a Monday.
Woo! It's on a Monday.
It's on a Monday.
Oh, I'll probably have to not go to class that night. Otherwise, I'll be gone all day and have to miss everything.
You know what we should do?
What?
I'm going to call this right now. We're going to jump on a Monday. Very rare for us, for April 1st. And we will do the sound effects ourselves as we listen to the game. So pretty much it'll be just like now, where nothing's new.
Sir, it's the USS Allentown. Admiral Fauter is hailing us.
On screen, patching the Pelor.
Fleet Admiral Ketsa and Captain Paylor, I presume. I'd recognize the CUV Musa any day, so that means the lump of metal being towed must be the Resnick. I was informed of your imminent arrival by Cardina's favorite lackey, Commander Darrigan.
Lump of metal. So the two of you are here to investigate the Albany. Interview me or any of my senior staff. They'll tell you the same thing as always. Read the first contact report.
Everything is in there. If you have to, I can point you to several Albany officials you can interview. They will corroborate everything. In fact, Minister Dalgan is right here. If you wish to waste the time of the leader of an entire civilization, be my guest. Wow.
Yes, Admiral. Everything that Fultor and I have worked for all these long years. The treaty with the Federation and the trade agreements. Everything has been recorded and sent to the Federation Council according to your rules. I see no need for any sort of inquisitions.
Okay, before you go any further, is that a porn stash or is that a porn stash? Porn beard.
Nah, that's kind of a biker stash beard.
No. It's far too neat and tidy.
I mean, he's got the thing going into the button chops. Come on here.
And he got a big nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with the
big, what they say about men with big noses.
But with the big bushy eyebrows, they got big feet. They smell real good.
Minister, inquisition is a strong word. We have orders to follow up on some complaints lodged to the Federation Council, and that is what we will do. Admiral Fautor, do I need to remind you that those orders come from senior officers even higher ranked than yourself?
Very well.
Ask Fautor about LeWork's offer of dilithium.
Ah, yeah, the dilithium. The two of you have my thanks, and as Captain Lawrence promised, free of charge. Boy, this guy's Frankie.
Yeah, really.
I mean, we have a society that doesn't really do much with money. We'll give it to you free of charge. That's good because we're not paying you.
Really, we have transporters.
Exactly. I have an orbital. I'll have orbital station Delta reserved for your ships. Fleet Admiral, no one says we have to be enemies. I hope this gesture can be a start of mutual cooperation. Please do not hesitate to contact me at your convenience. Boy, I sound like a used car salesman. I have this used starship for you. Low mileage. Was only used by a Bajoran woman to go to the Celestial Temple every other weekend.
It was used by a little old Kai to go to temple every weekend.
Exactly.
Admiral Fotar. Yes, at your convenience. Tell me when you're ready to talk. I'll meet you on Orbital Station Delta. Allentown, out.
Friendly fellow, Minister Dagan. I mean, not Admiral Fotor. Yeah, no kidding.
A little too friendly, perhaps. Orbital Station Delta is hailing us and informing us they are ready to begin refueling.
You know the funny part?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look on your screen on Twitch just to see, at the moment, what's up on everybody's screen when you read that.
Well, everybody has a different image.
I know, but it just seemed right that you being the female in here, you read that part. You go ahead first. We're almost done with repairs on the impulse engines, and we'll get there eventually.
Head to Orbital Station Delta to replenish your dilithium stocks.
Fly between the turns to scanning arrays and inform the station that you're ready for transfer.
You're going to go this way?
Well, I guess it's those towers here. Oh, you're in your big Cardassian science dreadnought.
I am.
What do you think of that thing?
It's a ship?
It handles like a brick.
No, it's a lot better than one of my other ones. It handles pretty decently. Not as good as I would like.
Are you using pilot skills to up your thing, or?
No.
Of course not.
Yeah, if I get serious about it, I will.
It's a good ship.
Lollipop?
Yeah, looks like we got to fly between these things here. Initiate. It looks like you got the
Doodly 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 dood.
dilithium transfer underway. I've got a large and also got engineering.
Very Freudian there, Darkthorn.
Yeah, I also got an engineering team in EVA suits checking for any structural damage. Stand by, station ops hailing us. This might be a good time to start our investigation. A few well-placed questions or comments could spring up some interesting information.
Answer the hail from Orbital Station Delta.
Answer the hail.
Answer the hail.
Greetings, Fleet Admiral. I'm Station Manager Hedris. Let me be the first to welcome you to Orbital Station Delta. While she may not be as impressive as, well, we're just going to say your ship.
Insert name of ship here.
Insert name of ship here. To the Obani, she's just the pinnacle of our friendship with the Federation. All the dilithium processed here is from Parkel Province and is of the highest quality. Man, my reading sucks out loud. Mr. Dagan forbade us to contact you directly, but my father is a minister of resettlement. Even if they discovered that I talked to you, I wouldn't get punished.
Ask Cadris if he could answer some questions.
What would you like to know?
The origin of their technology.
All right.
Look, shall we not read this aloud?
Yeah, let's not read this
aloud. We'll be here for a while.
Yeah, we will put this up here. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Trade us lithium technology. Okay, we trade the lithium for technology. I think we could have summed that up. Nothing against the scriptwriters here.
And then what would you like to know? My thing's actually blank.
Oh. Good news, Fleet Admiral. My crew will be able to get the impulse engines online earlier than expected. We'll be able to reach Orbital Station Delta by the time the ship has restocked on dilithium. Do you have any suggestions on how we should proceed?
Continue. We got the mine. We should invest. We can meet with. We can meet with the guy and then do the great Star Trek thing. Sneak around, number one.
Let's sneak around. All right, let's head to the transporter room and sneak down there.
Yep.
Good outfit, Pi. Hope your legs are that good in real life.
Ha ha ha. Who hasn't accepted?
Oh, by the way,
I haven't accepted. I'm about to. And I'm accepting now. There we go.
Remember that image of your desk and all your monitors that you sent me, Pi?
Mm-hmm.
Today when my the head of engineering came in and saw my 2 crap monitors and decided that I need more monitors, my boss came in and said, can we get 3 or 4? No, that's not going to work with your system. She goes, I really want them, because when I was head of engineering, I had 2 up here and 2 up here, and I pulled out the phone and showed them yours, and they're like, yes, we want that for the accounting department.
Oh boy.
I've actually asked for 2 more, but they say
oh my God. Yeah, unfortunately, the drivers on the laptops, and mine only handles 2 screens. My boss's only handles 3.
Well, that means you gotta build a desktop, and oh gee, I can do that for a fee.
That's not going to happen.
I know.
These are coordinates that Hadra sent us. There's a lot of equipment lying around and a lot of people working. This would be a good place to start our investigation. Remember, we are here to observe, not to interfere.
Find out as much as you can about the Obani by examining their equipment and questioning their miners.
And the
Scan
adults
the
too.
area. There are several dozen miners, both inside and outside. I got Riemann tell me this. Some of them are distinctly Obani, but majority of them are something else.
Those guys are something else.
Their DNA shares a lot in common with the Obani, but there are enough differences to warrant them being a different species. Spoken like a true Riemann to make this really, when you think about it.
I have a bizarre Borgian alien for my tactical officer. I've been cross-referencing our tricorder readings with the ship and can confirm the non-Obani miners are a species that is not in our database. We'll need to investigate further. As well as almost all of the Obani are armed with what appears to be old surplus Federation phaser rifles, while the other species are not.
Interesting. Dun, 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 dun.
Mining equipment.
Talk to guard. Talk to miner. Scan equipment. What do you want, Federation? Are you here to laugh at me?
Ooh, there's things that are all shiny and pretty. Oh, not anymore. Uh-oh. Looks like we have oppression. It's the patriarchy. If I had time enough, I could make some terrible patriarchy-based
Of course.
mission. Then get yelled at because it's not PC.
Talk to the guard.
Hail the Resnick. Hail Resnick. This is Paylor. How's it going down there?
Here are the findings.
A splinter species and no signs of native technology. Are you sure they haven't just replaced their old tech with stuff Fouter has acquired for them?
We found no evidence of anything remotely close to what is a warp-capable civilization and to what a warp-capable civilization would have. The guards were even saying how some of them are still armed with bolt-action rifles.
Bolt-action rifles? Never mind. So you're claiming the Prime Directive may have been violated. This is a serious accusation.
Confirm your suspicions or tell them more investigation is needed.
Confirm. Understood. For me, my findings have been inconclusive. I haven't been able to talk to anyone of any importance. Fautor never showed up, and Orbital Station Delta's station manager is gone missing. It also appears that all of the station's crew are hired personnel and not natives of Megara 3. After you meet with Ambassador Calderon, we can meet aboard the ship and attempt to put the pieces together. Paylor out. Some Federation attack! Somebody's attacking us. Who's attacking us? Oh, I have to go find them.
They're up here.
That's right, yeah. Just run after them. Oh, I've played this one before. I remember this hill.
Well, it could be a similar map, but who knows?
That's true, it could be. Oh, that was good. Everybody just falls down. Now, okay, you have to come over here before this guy disappears. Oh, he disappeared. Dag nabbit, he was just lying stuck in the side of the building. I got a body here anyway. Show me. These people were in poor health and show signs of mistreatment. They're also the same species as the rest of the miners. Suggest a worker race, suggest a slave race, show no interest. I'm playing the slave card.
So am I. Yes, very likely. There was no reports of this second species in Fautor's first contact report. Neither was there anything about forced labor.
Fleet Admiral, these people are armed with the same sort of weaponry as the Obani back at the mine, old surplus phaser rifles. If they had stolen them, there may be other armed miners in the area. We should be careful. No kidding, Sherlock. Hold your fire. They're all down. Sir, one of them is alive. No one else within 300 meters.
Yep.
Did one of you guys do that?
Yeah. He took a direct hit from a phaser rifle, but luckily it was set to heavy stun instead of kill. I'm applying 20 cc's of Quadrazine. Oh, that'll make him freaking crazy. Let's not do that.
Yeah, really. I'm much better now.
Hi. I'm happy now.
Hey.
Thank you, Federation. These things you people can do amaze me. At times it's hard to believe it is magic. It is magic.
Wait.
Wait. What about the others? You have to help them. They're dead.
Tell them they're dead. Dead? They can't be dead. They're worse than that. They're dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim.
You were able to save me. Yes, I don't understand. I served with some of them for years. You have to do something.
Oh, hell, the Picard.
We can cure many diseases. We can repair injuries, but we cannot bring back the dead.
Yes, we can.
Talk to Spock about that one.
Yeah, really. Alternate timelines. Express your condolences. Give him a moment. Ask him what happened. I'm going to be nice. Express your condolences. Now ask him what happened.
It's a Saiyan, curse them. I was about to say Saiyan because I watch way too much anime. We give them food, shelter, and this is what happens. Space cars, Chucky, dead. Curse them all.
Tell him to focus. Get a hold of yourself, man. Saiyan, scum of the planet.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give him time to compose himself.
That's what happened. We were simply moving them from the mine to the civilian town not too far from here. They were being transferred from mining duty to civil service. You'd think they'd be happy, wouldn't you? Carrying ore on their back versus doing household chores. One of them, I forgot her name, falls over and refuses to get up. Chucky dragged her back to her feet, and what does the Saiyan do? Spits right in her eye. So we executed her and moved on. Not even 10 cycles later, the Saiyan go crazy and attack us. Even with your energy weapons, there were too many of them. Do you know what they are?
Tell them they're dead. I'm going to tell them
they're dead. Good.
Now he's happy again. The way I see it, if they don't know their place, then they should die. If it's fine with you, I'm going to head back to the Sergeant and report in what happened. She will be pleased to know that you dealt with the issue for us. Thank you again, Federation.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Sir, those people. Remind your officers they attacked first. Yes, that's true, but your science officer regains their composure. Your science officer regains their composure. Apparently, my science officer has a split personality and is plural.
Well, mine's Riemann. He may well have another personality in his head. Continue to the head office. As the body disappears.
Oh, yeah, because it's a head office. It's where they keep the heads.
Yep.
Duh. It's not a body office. Who's this person down here? I'm just a person.
Nope.
Nope. Wrong entrance.
Archangel. Kane, answer your ship.
I need to keep it short. Another convoy has been attacked, this time by pirates. The USS Kygira, under the command of Captain Zorbane, is currently holding them off but is requesting assistance. We're the closest ship other than the Bresnik, and she's in no shape to provide assistance.
Emergency transport to the bridge.
I was just getting to that. We're getting some sort of interference that's disrupting the transporter's targeting sensors. We suspect it may have to do with the planet's dilithium lattice structure. The Resnick is attempting to help us clear it up for now, but the transporters are offline. Captain Paylor suggested that I command the ship to assist the Kygira.
Tell your officer they'll do a great job. I trust my officer. Sir, before we go in, if there truly has been a monumental violation of the Prime Directive, what is going to happen? What will happen to the Obani and the Sajin? Honestly, I don't know. Actually, I knew. Falter will be punished. But the interference to the culture has been extreme. What can we do to limit the damage? For one thing, weapons will have to be confiscated. The giant leap in weapons technology probably cause the most disruption. What happens after that? I don't know what will happen. Civil war? Even more death? This is an unmitigated disaster. And y'all got a job to do. Enter the head office. Now, there better be a bunch of heads sitting on in freaking fish balls. That's all I gotta say. %.
Loading.
Ever so slowly loading. You know what we really need, folks, in the whole licensing? We need like really well articulated figures of the TOS and the TNG crews, so we can have Picard with his finger going out, going engage. And we have a receptionist now. Please have a seat, Administrator Keldron is in an emergency meeting, but will be with you shortly. We have assorted reading materials if you want something to pass the time. We have magazines. Read the magazines. I'm not going to read this off, so continue.
Oh, they have an optional.
Minister looks right tall. Artistic license. Apparently we will be sitting and waiting. The administrator will see you now. Please follow the hallway through the cafeteria and up the stairs. That will lead you to his office. Let's question the receptionist. I'm sorry, okay. Oh boy. And a bar fight.
What happened to Mom?
I don't know. Did we lose Mom? I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go back and look for Mom for a moment here. Mom obviously stepped away without saying much. Because she's still sitting, because she's still standing here.
And I think she dropped out. And she's back?
No, she's in the Twitch chat. She's still in the game.
Yeah, but I think she left the Discord and then she came back. Maybe she lost her audio.
Maybe you did. Mom, can you hear us? Let me go over to the Twitch stream and
Well, you want to continue or should we wait?
we'll wait a couple minutes here. We're in a very slow point here.
And now she left the Twitch tab.
Which sounds like she's having an internet hiccup. You would think she would.
Now she's back again. Oh, she lost her mic.
Ah. Well, Mom, we're now going to turn this into a commentary point as we go back. Obviously, you can hear us, but...
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I had to completely go back out of Discord and back in. This happens
More than
all
once,
the freaking
yeah.
time. All right, where the heck are we going?
Follow us.
Okay.
We already took care of the minor brawl.
Isn't it nice how they put rocks down so you know exactly where to run?
Yep. And we have a little console here. Let's go activate that. Press the button.
Did you kill that nice man?
Yes, I did. With lightning.
Good for you.
With lightning.
Going upstairs?
Yep.
Okay, you gotta stop and look at this. Do you appreciate how the stairs come straight down into a wall?
Yeah. Ah! My head hurts.
Fleet Admiral, we finally meet in person. You underestimate me. I have an ear on everything that happens on the surface of this planet. When we got word that some Federation were up to no good at the Parkel mine, a quick look at our sensor log showed a transport from the ship to the surface, cleverly disguised as a warp core reset. Put your weapons away. No one needs to get hurt.
Oh, you weren't thinking of that before when you ambushed us?
We could have been killed. Which would have been reported as a terrorist attack on Obani and Federation interests. Unfortunate consequences of first contact. This lady reminds me of Mom from Futurama.
Yeah. You know, we know that you faked the whole for telling people where they were ready for first contact. And does that matter, Admiral? Ed, I gotta see if I can do the Mom voice. because look at these idiots. It goes against the ideals of the mighty Federation. I am the Federation.
Look around you, Admiral. Your Federation isn't the Federation you read about in school. What was your last assignment? Did it involve charging weapons and raising shields? How many ships did you destroy? How many people did you kill? I hope you're proud of yourselves.
The Prime Directive must be taken seriously.
All I'm doing is bending a few rules to acquire an almost unlimited source of dilithium while living a comfortable life on the frontier. No one gets hurt, and everyone has something to gain.
What about the Saiyan? They definitely aren't benefiting from your bending of the rules.
A minor price. Oh, ha, 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 get the pun. Do you want to know about the numbers, Fleet Admiral? 50% of the dilithium extracted from Megra 3 goes straight to Starfleet. Another 10% to the Federation affiliates. I wouldn't be surprised if the ship was running off the Megaran dilithium for the past year.
And where does the other 40% go?
Operating expenses, and maybe some latinum lines, the pockets of a few Starfleet officers. Doesn't really matter, as long as I make the starships run on time. Now answer me this, Fleet Admiral. Does it hurt your honor to know I'm doing a greater service to the Federation than you are?
People are dying every day to uphold the values you're ignoring. It makes no difference.
Go ahead.
It makes no difference. Your violation of the Prime Directive will not go unpunished. Man, that's a Worf.
Are you naive enough to think that I could have managed to keep this under wraps without the help of other departments in Starfleet? They're not as innocent as you are, my dear officer. Think about that next time some fleet admiral or ambassador gives you a medal or congratulates you for a promotion. I suppose Starfleet will need some kind of response from you. You've heard my case. Maybe you see the benefit in letting this continue. I'll even give you a cut to report the all clear. We could use someone with your reputation. The minister and I will be returning to Allentown. Captain Schrawl will stay behind to discuss our offers. Talk to Schrawl about Fautor's offer, quotation marks.
Fleet Admiral, sorry it had to come to this. I want to go. You betrayed your uniform. I think I will. You betrayed your uniform. My hands are tied, Admiral. In the grand scheme of things, I'm only captain. If vice admirals and fleet admirals are looking the other way, what can I do?
Remind him of many instances in history where one person made a difference.
As I said, my hands are tied. I'm also in too deep. Allow him to continue or demand he surrender?
Demand he surrender, because otherwise he's going to talk a long time.
I'm sorry, Admiral. I'm afraid I can't do that. You heard the Admiral. If you join us, not only will you benefit personally, but you're still helping the Federation. Think of the lives you'll save. Alternately, if you decide to not take us up on the offer, we'll unfortunately have to arrange an accident. Likely with Saiyan terrorists to blame. I'm declining his offer because I just want to shoot this guy in the face.
Yeah, really. It's one way of justifying breaching one of the prominent guiding principles of the Federation and enslaving an entire species. Or is this your way of living up to your own failures? Shoot them all! Let God sort it out. Well, that was easy.
Vapor. Somebody identified the atoms left behind. All targets neutralized. The Saiyan they beamed in, all dead.
Fleet Admiral, with all due respect, given more time, would you consider taking the deal? Tell your officer you would rather have died, only to infiltrate the plot and expose it, or stay silent.
I'm reconfiguring a tricorder, so I got a very different dialogue string for some reasons.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Power to away team. I repeat, power to away team. Please come in. boost the resonance frequency we have to reach them. This is the Resnick two-way team.
Bounce the graviton particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do it when we're making shit up as we wish. The Klingons and the Romulans hold no threat to us, 'cause if we find we're in a bind, we just make some stuff up.
Captain the Anton, she's on the intercept course. Shields raising, weapons charged. She's not answering our hails.
I didn't sign up for this. Beam them up.
Energize. Apparently we're going to be fighting on somebody else's ship.
Oh, that's cool.
Apparently. I'm just taking a guess here. I don't know for sure. We'll find out.
So, Pi, were you around when we were talking about doing, or maybe you weren't, but we were talking about doing some tributes to Foundry episodes, but I need to get some background music, so I was suggesting we just sing all of it ourselves.
Yeah, I heard something about, I heard.
That would be...
Welcome aboard the Resnick Fleet, Admiral. I wish it were under better circumstances. This is my first officer, Commander Victor Columba.
Pleased to meet you. Unfortunately, we don't have time for more introductions. Status report.
Allentown still closing. Shield raised. Weapons charged. No response to our hails.
Sickbase reporting fully operational efficiency. Medical teams are being dispatched to all decks. Sensors are at 75% power. No unusual anomalies detected.
Captain, we haven't come close to completing repairs. Impulse engines at half efficiency. Shields at 26%. Weapons are barely functional. Worst of all is the warp drive is offline. We won't stand a chance in firefight. With your permission, I'd like to head down to engineering.
Go, 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 go. Granted. Admiral, I'll need somebody on Lieutenant Tykin's Universal Console. We could use you there. Okay.
Head to the console. Whee! Whee! You get to stay up here.
Yeah. Activate the console.
It takes 3 of us, apparently.
Apparently.
How many people does it take to operate it? Who's running this one?
We can I've got it right now.
Okay.
Authenticate as engineer.
Let's do hail Darrigan or confirm that he wants to hail Darrigan, not Cardena.
Let's hail Darrigan.
Captain Paler, I wasn't expecting you for another. Everett, listen to me. Fautar's gone out of her mind at the Allentown, bearing in on us with weapons charged. We took some heavy damage earlier and are in no shape to fight. I need backup now. Sorry.
Yes, Bad Shatner.
Thank you.
Immediately. I'll contact Kadera and...
B-screen goes blank. Report. What happened?
The Allentown's jamming the signal. Hail the Archangel. Request me. Hail my ship. We can't get through the jamming.
We can't get through the jamming.
Captain, the Allentown is almost in weapons range. Still no response to our hails.
Then this is it. Red alert! Emergency power to engines! Rotate shield frequencies! Sit and spin!
Emergency power to weapons. Rotate the shield frequencies.
Prepare the Resnick for battle. High-yield torpedo incoming, and the Allentown is charging up a beam array overload.
Damage control teams. To the bridge. Internal comms aren't working. Kane, keep the fires down.
Ensign Nagai will take over for Fleet Admiral. Lieutenant Dismina, fire everything we've got at the Allentown. Would you excuse me for a second? I hate to do that, but I think somebody's at my door for some reason.
Okay, no problem.
Be right back.
I'm gonna go take... We've already lost somebody.
Farnsworth and Loki just showed up, so
to make more fun.
He's dead, sir. Where are we?
I'm actually on internal comms. Check on the captain next.
There he is. Okay, I am checking on the captain. I'm fine.
Damage report.
Damage report. We've sustained several direct hits. Casualty reports are pouring in. The Allentown is still firing.
Captain, our impulse engines are offline, and the maneuvering thrusters are not able to keep us out of the moon's gravity well. I estimate 1 minute before the Resnick enters the atmosphere and 3 minutes until the Resnick crashes into the surface.
This is the bridge. All hands to emergency escape pods.
Loki!
The Allentown's accuracy is deteriorated due to the ion field, so they won't be able to hit the escape pods when they eject.
All hands abandon ship. I repeat, all hands abandon ship. Admiral, take your team to the escape pods to the right of the helm station. Everyone else with me.
To be continued.
The end. Excellent. Nice job. Definitely giving him a tip. Story, lots of dialogue. Okay, go snarlies at my evil little oafy doffies. Go see your boy for a second. Not bad, guys. I'm going to have to sign off because Farnsworth is here.
Okay.
And I will be around. But we've been on for an hour and a half-ish, so pretty good. Pi, it was good to hear you and talk to you. For all of you out there in TV land, good to hear and talk to you guys too.
Yep.
And I will be on a little bit later, I think. Okay?
All right, folks.
Okay.
All right,
have
folks.
a great evening, guys, and I will be talking to you all later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad